Welcome back to Life with SCG. So something super exciting today. I'd like you all to meet my mate Simon. So he's my new budgerigar and he's coming along for the journey with us today. And yeah, it's been a busy week. So I have been able to set up a zoo at my second home. So it is on a little bit of acreage and it's absolutely amazing, and you should see all the rare and exotic animals I've been able to rescue for the zoo. So let's just get cracked straight into this. I reckon it's really bloody exciting and it's a beautiful day down here in Australia, so I just can't wait to share it with you. First up, because this was just totally unexpected being able to start this zoo up, I have had to move the pond from this location here, and it is now on this sturdy location over here. And as you can see, the inhabitants are doing really well. Urkel is just over there sunbathing at the moment, and we've now got Bruce. So we did get a name for him and he's just doing absolutely amazing. Oh, look, he's even coming over to say hi. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, my name's Bruce. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful specimen. So apparently it might be a Mako shark. I'm still not 100% sure because I don't know if they are freshwater. But yeah, if anyone wants to let me know otherwise. But he is a rescue as well. So he's doing fine in captivity and is going to be, yeah, a really big attraction at the zoo. So let's get on to the next critters that we've got for you. So first up on the tour today, we've got a couple of galahs. So here we've got what we call a pink galah. So they are natives to Australia from what I'm aware, mainly the East Coast. And here is also a white galah. Some people refer to them as cockatoos, but I don't know if it's a cockatoo or not. I think it's just a galah. And they're sitting in, it's not a peach tree. Don't be fooled by the fruit. It is a banana tree. So big bananas. So look, ripe for the picking, but we'll just leave it there so that it can ripen up a little bit more. All right. Next up, you may have already seen him, but it is an Australian kookaburra. So they are native and they, you know, have a really distinct personal call out. It's a little bit like, yeah. So that's how they, you know, they mate using that as well. So we'll try and not, you know, get him a little bit too frisky at the moment. So yeah, he's doing just fine though. Look at him. Look at that little fella. Oh, beautiful creatures. Okay, so sticking with the theme of native Australian birds, here is one of, yeah, some people like them, some people don't, but another native species. This is what we call a cold pie, also known as the Collingwood Magpies from the 2024 AFL season. So he's just over here at the moment. He's getting a little bit of sun and maybe he'll be ripe and ready to go for the 2025 season. And you know, he might be able to shine a little bit more. All right, so let's see what else we got. All right, so now we've got, this is an echidna. So I'm speaking really quietly because we don't want to startle him. So they are another endangered native species, and they make a really cute noise if you're giving them a bit of a poke. So they let off a little bit of a squeak. Oh, look at that. Isn't he cute? Like, oh, they handle really well as well. Look. So, oh, what a good boy. Yeah, let's just put him back for now and let's see who else we've got over here. So I don't know if you can see him, but we've got a native turtle. See, look at that beautiful painting. That means it's native. So that patterning, there you go. Oh, look, he's bobbing his head. That means he's happy. And yeah, we'll just give him a little bit of a tap. Good boy. And yep, we'll also put him back where we found him, I reckon. There we go, buddy. Good boy. He's just taken in the sun as well at the moment, but also in a little bit of the shade. So that's what they like. Okay, so up here, we've got a koala bear, also known as a drop bear. They're really dangerous, so you need to be really careful. And they're not usually allowed to be kept in captivity. So they are on the protected list, and they are, you know, really special to Australia as one of our, you know, prime native species. So usually in Western Australia, you can't find them anywhere but, you know, maybe the Western Australian Zoo, your Perth Zoo, the proper one, or maybe also Caversham Wildlife Sanctuary Park. So they do really, really good stuff in terms of being able to protect our native wildlife and, you know, just make sure that people are educated properly about owning and looking after these species, because it is a lot of work. Don't know if you can see them, but up here we've got a couple of, well, we've got Mama Sloth, and she's got a couple of babies with her. So sloths aren't native to Australia. They are from Central and South America, and they are endangered species. So it's really important that if we're rescuing them, we're doing it right. So as you can see, it's got a beautiful lime, maybe orange or lemon tree. I'm not really sure. If anyone could let me know in the comments what type of tree this is, that would be great. But look, they've got plenty of sunshine and greenery and space. I think they're just going to love it here in the West Australian Zoo. Yeah. Okay, so another non-Australian native species. This is my rainbow chimpanzee. So he's really cute, and unfortunately he's only got one leg. So he did unfortunately get into a bit of a scruff with a local dog, and that's why he needed to be rescued. And as you can see, he is really happy. Look at that smile on his face that he has now been rescued, and he's just going to be living his forever home in the West Australian Zoo. So yeah, hey little cutie, good boy. See, only having that one leg just doesn't even bother him. Yeah, beautiful specimen. Okay, so down here again, we don't want to spook them, but we've got our non-native Australian land animal, and they don't really need an enclosure because I'm on so much acreage. They are just free to roam about wherever they want to roam about, and they all seem to be getting along really, really well at the moment. So here, this is what we call a lion, and same with the giraffe. They're both from Africa, all the way from over in Africa. They're rescued. And look, the lion, unfortunately, as well, has also been in a bit of a scruff with the local dog. And that's, again, why he needed to be rescued. So we've got a big emphasis on rescuing animals at this zoo. And yeah, hopefully they'll do all right in captivity. And over here, we've got a tiger. So again, he's from, I think, actually, no, he's not from Africa, this one. This one's from Thailand. So yeah, he is a beautiful specimen, and he's going to do all right. And now we've got a llama. Yeah, so it's a rainbow llama. I'm not really sure where these ones are from. The tag actually says it's from China. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but he is again rescued. So we're just going to hope that he does really well in the zoo. And now, one of my favourites, we've got the sheepicorn. So it is a sheep, not a unicorn, but it's just got this like little horn. It's a little bit like a goat, but it's not a goat either. It's a sheep with a horn. So he is quite cute, nice and fluffy, and yeah, we can just put him back over there for now. And one of my favorites, this one's actually a rescue all the way from Florida. So it's Babe. So Babe is doing really well in the farm at the moment. And yeah, I love the people that rescue animals. So it's just amazing. And he's doing really well at the zoo. So I wasn't really sure though, because this is such a new project, what to actually feed these guys. So what I've actually done is I've put out a little bit of sausage for them, and then also just a little bit of rump steak, and maybe some watermelon for a berry diet. And they don't actually need water. I figured that beer would go down really, really nicely, especially with how hot today is. So yeah, So just to give you a bit of a bigger picture, this is exactly how much acreage we're on. And look, there's plenty of space for more animals to be rescued. Like, look, those guys are just taking up a little tiny space over in that corner there. And there's just all this room for, you know, more animals. And trust me, I am going to look after them really, really, really well. And hopefully no local dogs will be able to get into this space. We have had an issue over there, unfortunately, with a local dog just behind the fence. So yeah, probably need to fix that at some point. But at this point in time, they haven't been able to get in, which is really good. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this tour. And yeah, given how hot it is, I think it's time for a quick dip. Hey, we'll come for a dip, Bruce. Yeah. Okay, so I'd just like to remind people that there were no animals harmed in the making of this episode. So even Simon here is doing really well outside of his cage, and Bruce is just doing absolutely fantastic. So I hope you've really enjoyed your first tour of the West Australian Rescue Zoo, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye.